Good morning, everyone. As some of you may or may not know, my name is Kristen, and I will be presenting you a presentation on my career plan and my dream job of nursing. I am currently a sophomore at College of Southern Nevada, currently studying nursing. I am interested in exploring career opportunities in the health field, specifically in nursing and oncology. I was very involved with my dad during his time facing lung cancer, which is why I've chosen nursing as a career. In this presentation, I will be going over what it takes for me to become a nurse and my plan. My main points will include the pros and cons of being a registered nurse here in Las Vegas, the steps I am taking to become a registered nurse, as well as pursuing my career in the health industry. What are the questions you should ask yourself before choosing a career? Here's a couple facts about nursing career. An average salary for registered nurses is $66,000. However, in Las Vegas, you're looking closer to about $90,000 because each nurse typically starting makes about $42 an hour. It is the largest healthcare occupation. Nurses take about 90% of the jobs in all the hospitals and a lot of the medical plazas. It is one of the fastest growing occupations. In 2012 to 2015, it rose about 22%. And 1 out of every 4 registered nurses only works part-time. So a lot of those registered nurses have time to spend with their families and raise their children along doing that. Here's a couple things you needed to know to be a nurse. Education. To be a registered nurse, you must have your Bachelor's of Science in Nursing, an associate's degree in nursing, or a diploma from an approved nursing program as well as being licensed. It is preferred that you have your Bachelor's of Science in Nursing because you can do more units. So you can do oncology, you can do pediatrics, you can do labor and delivery. When you're doing Bachelor's of Science in Nursing, going through school, they're teaching you all those different things rather than just doing your associates. Communication skills. Being able to communicate well is essential when being a nurse. It is important to be able to utter what the doctors say. So being a nurse, it's huge. You're your doctor's second hand. Everything that he's telling you, you have to tell the patient. So you have to be clear and precise in what you're telling those patients so no misinformation is given. Qualities. Being able to stay emotionally stable during tough times, physically to be able to withstand everything that you're going to see. A lot of those patients are going to come in, they're going to not be well, they're going to have bleeding and sick, and they may pass away on you, and you have to be able to emotionally handle that because that's a lot to go through. Here's a couple pros and cons. The pros, again, is the income. You know, even though you're doing such a good thing, money doesn't really mean a lot, but it is a pro. Chance to save people's lives. There's no better feeling than being able to save someone when they're sick and ill. Ability to travel anywhere. A lot of nurses travel. You can go from state to state, just traveling, helping people, and really gaining a lot of experience that way. The schedule. You have 3 days on and 4 days off. So you work 3 12-hour shifts, which is nice because then you have 4 days off. The cons. Competition. Since there is such a high demand for nurses, it is really tough to get a job and make your way up the ladder. Watching patients suffer. Again, that goes back with being emotionally stable. It is so tough to see people ill and sick, and it's really tough on everyone. It takes a psychological toll on you. After seeing all that, you're not going to ever really be the same. Questions to ask yourself before you choose a career. How do you choose the right career? What will make you happy in life? Will the career you choose be satisfying? Does this career let me follow my passion? Am I choosing this career to please someone else? These are all the questions I have asked myself before I've decided to do this. Choosing the right career can be essential. You spend 4 years of your life going to college, taking numerous amount of classes, choosing a degree, spending countless amount of nights staying up and studying. Choosing the right career is life impacting. Choosing which career is right for you is going to determine how you spend the next 40 years or until you're old enough to retire. So this is something you really need to make sure that you want to do. My dream job would be at the St. Louis Children's Hospital. Above is a picture of the Children's Hospital in St. Louis. I don't know if you can see it, but that's it. Yeah. Being able to be a nurse in St. Louis, working with the children on the oncology hematology unit would be my dream job. The chance to be able to help these children and families during such a detrimental time in their life would be all I could ever want in a career. Giving back to people in a time of such important part of being a nurse. Here is my career plan timeline. So you can see that I'm currently working on my associates. I've done 2 fall semesters and 2 spring semesters, and I will be graduating in May with that. And then I will continue on to nursing school to get my bachelor's degree. And during that time, I'll be doing internships, gaining experience, and obviously finishing school. From there, I'm going to go into the workforce, so working and gaining experience. During that time, I'll try to get a job in the hospital, probably at St. Rose preferably, work in different units, gain experience in different units. So as a nurse, you're not always guaranteed to work on the same unit every day of every week. And make my way up the ladder. My last would be eventually to get to my dream job in St. Louis, working at the Children's Cancer Hospital. In conclusion, I have discussed with you what it takes to become a nurse, the type of education that is needed, what the expectations are, and briefly explain where my dream job would be. Here are the resources that I have used to present this presentation to you. So I've used the U.S. Bureau of Labor. That is where I got all my